Inflation is an excuse for monopolies to keep prices high. The egg crisis that was going on, everybody said, "Oh, it's a shortage of eggs," so egg prices went up. And then when eggs became more plentiful, egg prices did not fall below the levels they were, back to the levels they were before the crisis. It was a way that they can then juice a little bit more out of the market, juice a little bit more of their profits, because these corporations who own these egg, producing, farms, then saw we can make money if we keep prices 3, 10, 15 cents higher. Inflation is absolutely real, and we have the Fed to help manage that.
Right.
But don't let monopolies trick us in thinking inflation is the cause of our problems. The cause of our problems is their greed and their profit.
So the issue that the conservatives would have with what you're saying is monopolies are illegal, and they have literally been illegal for a long time. What do you think about that?
So Lena Khan wrote a paper, and when she was in, so I read Lena Khan's paper, and her argument was that the way we define monopolies today are not how monopolies operate today.
And before you go further, who is that?
Lena Khan is an economist too.
Okay.
And she was younger, very, very outspoken about how things should be run in monopolies. And I'll explain to you what her platform was. It was that monopolies traditionally thought of the reason is they collect everything up, and they say, "Hey, I want to do this," to then raise prices. Well, monopolies today don't do that to raise prices. Amazon is a great example of a new monopoly.
Okay.
They can afford to sell things at a lower cost in order to, not take a profit. But then 5, 10 years down the line, then they own everything because they can undersell it, and then they own all of it, and then they can reduce cost, or they can raise costs that way. So let me give you an example. Amazon, it used to give out, diapers and sell diapers, and there was a competing website called baby.com or something. I can't remember the exact name.
Right, I remember this.
And they had actually had a great, plan to, give out diapers and sell them to constituents or to people. And then Amazon said, "That's a great model. Let me do that." And so instead of buying diapers at cost or buying diapers in bulk, they bought diapers way below cost, or they sold diapers way below cost. They went negative in order to sell their product, in order to edge somebody else out of business. And they were able to stretch that negative over to multiple different, entities within Amazon. So Amazon Prime may have, raised money because it'll supplement what they're losing in the diaper business. So they can actually squeeze the balloon in different places. And then we're not seeing them as a monopoly because they didn't take over the market, but they can actually flood with lower prices in order to edge out their competition.